Hi Libras, this is your weekly read for July 28th. Man, this reading looks interesting. So let's dig in. So the tarot deck that I'm using this time, because I need to switch up. I need to change my deck. So we are using the Pulp Tarot. And this one, well, I'm not gonna lie, kind of delivers the message a little rough. But it's blunt and it's real. So let's work with it. So the first card for Libras is the World card in reverse. And mind you guys, it is retrograde. So that means things from your past are going to be popping up. People from your past, exes. Electronics might be messing up at this time. If you're trying to get a message across to somebody, it's probably not getting received the right way at this time. Communication's a little messed up for everybody. But if you want to know more about it, look up retrograde. So your first card is the World in reverse. Let me look for it, you guys. Give me just 1 second, because all the books are different. But where are the major arcanas? Here we go. Okay, so the World card in reverse. Well, I'm gonna read you the description from this one, and then I'm gonna read to you what it means in reverse. Because this one doesn't have any reversals in it. Usually they do. So the World means you made it. It's the end of the line. Great job. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here either. The design for the World, adapted from a mid-century art show poster, abruptly strays from the world of pulp and into the world of post-war mid-century design. Sleek, abstract, international, as the card symbolizes the act of completion. The design suggests a way out of the pulp world, and essentially what comes next after pulp. The next post creates scene of the deck, a hint of what comes after spiritual enlightenment is achieved. So let me read what it is in reverse, in easy terms. It means you're almost there, but not quite yet. This reversal means you'll still have some work left to do. Don't stop until you reach the end. So it kind of does mean the same thing, but it just means that you're going to have to work a little harder for this completion. And the Hierophant next to that is also in reverse. So let me read the meaning of that. The Hierophant is related to the High Priestess. Like her, he makes the rules. Unlike her, he doesn't seem to be very kind. He's more of a rules for the sake of rules sort of guy. So let's just have rules so we can say that we have rules. That's who that guy is. Rules have saved him very well. He's made it to the top of his religious order and has a fancy stone chair. Does he have the wisdom to go along with his strictness? Hard to say. He has the age, certainly, but I have my doubts. as any successful religious order tends towards corruption and favoritism. So, maybe something that you did was a little corrupt and it's kind of not working out in your favor, is what I'm getting for that. And next to it is the major arcana. So when I see, the major arcana, it is a major arcana, but it's the Fool. And the Fool is somebody who kind of takes a leap of faith in another direction. But for some reason, why am I seeing this woman run into, like she's taking a leap of faith towards the problem, which is kind of like the wrong way to go. But we are in retrograde and these cars are in reverse, so I guess it is what it is. So taking a leap of faith, I mean, I'm going to say towards this King of Wands, even though she's running backward towards this Hierophant. But this King of Wands stands for the King of Wands is in the upright. Yep. So the King of Wands is not to be trifled with. Even more than the Queen of Wands, the King possesses immense spiritual power. We find him here exerting the strongest possible force on a town that has been wronged by him. A possible force on a town that has wronged him. Or perhaps only stands in his way. He's burning the town to the ground. But is his fire destructive or creative? He may be eradicating a town, but he may be doing so in order to build something better. He may be punishing the townsfolk for bringing them a spiritual seed change, like the other members of the Wand family. He wears a salamander symbol on his great coat, which means that he wields fire, but it can't harm him. So in other words, when you see the King of Wands, it means that you must be willing to inspire others. This is your time to be brave and positive. Spread cheer and take care of others. Look out for those younger than you. This card could also represent an adult who is kind but sometimes bossy. So this King of Wands could be somebody you're going to for help in a situation. It seems like maybe, I don't know, maybe if some people ganged up on you or something and you were going to this person for help. So next to it is the Nine of Swords. But also this guy is also reminding you to stay happy. I mean, not happy, be positive in your movement forward. So this whole situation could have you in the Nine of Swords energy. So the Nine of Swords on here, I hope this makes sense to somebody. It probably ain't gonna make sense to me until I watch it. But so the Nine of Swords on here is, give me just a second, I'm looking for it. There we go. So the Nine of Swords is another card that is about exactly what it looks like, a nightmare. This woman sits up in bed, racked with overwhelming thoughts. I can't say I'm surprised. The Nine of Swords over her bed certainly do not seem designed to give her sweet dreams. Up on the wall, she has a picture of the Five of Swords, suggesting that what's keeping her up is gradually her conscience. So you might have done something, you might know about something, and you could be in your head. It's saying nightmares, but you really could just be in your conscience, knowing that you did something wrong, and it's on your mind. And it's like you want to tell somebody, but you're in your head about it. You're not really sure what to do about it. So you're just contemplating at this point, I guess. And then next to it is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords, well, let me read this one to you. The journeyer in the Seven of Swords has had a great idea. Steal someone else's ideas. She knows it's wrong. You can tell by the look on her face. She has perhaps been interrupted in her pilfering, making her leave Two of Swords behind. The safe is hidden behind the photo of an army camp, suggesting that the journeyer is capable of a high level espionage of stealing state secrets, in addition to bejeweled swords. So this could also be somebody being sneaky about the evidence that they have. Either lying, being sneaky, stealing. This looks like she's stealing evidence, though. And next to it is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords comes about as close to the notion of contentment as is possible in a suit. A woman sleeps soundly in her four-poster bed. She sleeps soundly because she's got four swords around her bed, steadily to grab at a moment's notice. So you could be protecting yourself, ready to snitch on the first thing that threatens you. Is what I'm getting. A sword represents the mind. We can surmise that the journeyer in the Four of Swords has her mental ducks in a row, which allows her some measure of security and inner peace. The image over the woman's bed is of a mother and child, which may indicate the source of her contentment. Damn. Somebody's got a guilty conscience. That's all I know. And especially since your overall energy for this Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is, let me show you. The Three of Swords is like representing divorce, heartbreak, a breakup, something very painful. Something very painful. But the thing with that is it's better to know than not to know. So whatever you find out, I mean, not even find out, because according to this, it's more like you're feeling bad for the things that you've done in your part in a situation. And I think that you're feeling guilty about something. Something's on your conscience. You could be worried about the ending of something. There could be hurt feelings in this situation. heartbreak, endings. And then over here it says dance in the storm. And then drop and give me Zen. Pay the piper and move on. So pay the piper and move on. Well, own up to what you've done. Or what else is an example? Kind of pay the price for your actions and move on. And dance in the storm. So dance in the storm. I guess this is just kind of reminding you to stay positive with all the negativity. And then over here I have, I am not this hair. I am not this skin. I am the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface, looks can be deceiving. So, but this actually came out in reverse. So maybe somebody's regretting how fake they were. And then over here, this one came out in the upright. And it says, to love without expectations is to be in heaven. Release control. Make peace with loved ones. All right, Libras. This was your reading for July 28th, the week of July 28th. And this will be followed up with an advice reading shortly. Thank you.